Here's how to land your next client within 24 hours using Instagram. And I share this having generated more than 1,000 high ticket clients for my business using Instagram. So here's the exact post you need to make. And it doesn't matter if this is an Instagram story, an Instagram reel, a post with a caption, a video, an image, or whatever you want. It works every single time. Here's exactly what it should say word for word. Avatar, are you looking to outcome? I'll help you outcome in the next period of time. Interested? Reply info and let's chat to see if it's a fit. So if you help salons get more clients, it would say, hair salons, are you looking to get more premium clients? I'll help you get 30 more clients per day in the next 30 days. Interested? Reply info and let's chat to see if it's a fit. Now, if you go to my Instagram, you'll see that I do this every single week. And the reason being is because as soon as people start replying to you, here's what you're gonna do. You need to use the perfect qualification process. So what that means is that you disqualify the people that are not actually a good fit to work with you so that you only speak to people who are qualified and ready to buy. Therefore, you don't get on long sales calls with people who are just going to say, I need to think about it, or I need to speak to my partner. So perfect is an acronym that stands for problem. So that means that you'll figure out what their problem is that they need solved. E stands for everyone involved. So you need to know, are they the only decision maker, or is there going to be somebody else that's going to be involved with making a decision who should be on the meeting when it comes to talking about moving forward as your client? R stands for results. So you need to know how the person on the other end of the line will define results, because then you can tailor your pitch so that they're clear that you will solve their problem. F is fit. So that's why in the beginning of this post, we call out the ideal client avatar, because if they're not a fit, then there's no point in even continuing the conversation. An example of that would be if you only work with creators and the person that you're talking to doesn't want to create any content. Or if you help people gain muscle, but the person that you're talking to wants to lose fat and has no interest in gaining muscle. You don't want to continue the conversation because it's just not a fit. Now, the next E in the perfect framework stands for evidence, because you want to send them in the DMs a piece of evidence so that they know that you are legit at what you do and that you have a proven track record. That's why it's a really good idea to keep a bank of testimonials on your YouTube channel, whether it's unlisted or public, because then you can just send them that link right away and say, awesome, here's how it works in reality when we work together. C stands for commitment. So what are they already doing to try and solve their problem? Because if you're speaking to them and they're not already doing anything about it, they're just thinking about potentially doing it in the future, or they've just started doing their research, then the likelihood is that they're not in the buying zone, which means they're not actually about to make a purchase decision, and thus they're going to have a chit chat with you, but then you'll have a conversation about working together and it will just be a total waste of time. And the T in perfect is time. So you'll ask them, how soon would you be looking to get started with this, to see if this specific offer that I have on right now is going to be a good fit. And then if they say not anytime soon, no problem. Don't continue the conversation, send them some free resources, and then invite them to get onto a sales call with you at some point in the future. So if you use this post once per week, and then use the perfect framework when people start coming into your DMs, you are going to start generating clients consistently on Instagram. So what are you waiting for? Get that posted on your Instagram right now. But the key is if you're posting it to stories, which is where I typically see 70% of my success when it comes to generating clients from Instagram, the key thing is to delete all your other stories and just have one text post up. And there shouldn't be anything else on your stories at that one moment. Just use the create feature inside of Instagram, write the text on top of it, because the way that the algorithm works is if you have a ton of stories up and people are swiping away, that signals to the Instagram algorithm that your content isn't very good because people are leaving it. Whereas instead, if you have one slide up and people are engaging with that, it pushes your post up to the top of the stories algorithm, and then more people who are following you who don't usually see your stuff will start to see your content. And because it is a direct offer that you're putting out onto your Instagram, it means that people who don't usually see your stuff will see it, and thus there's more opportunities to generate more clients from Instagram. So now let me prove to you that this works. Go ahead and make that post on your Instagram, especially your Instagram stories, because it is proven, it is validated, it works. Follow my Instagram, you'll see me doing this consistently, and then drop a comment below with your results.